Alrighty, round 5 for the NRL Premiership. What a crap round it was. Especially for me.
Let's talk about it later.
Alright, too easy.
Let's
review
it. Let's review it and get straight into the...
In round 5, the ladder.
Those bunnies back on top.
Yeah, Bunnies, Broncos, Knights sitting on top. For and against, dividing those 3 in top positions. Roosters, Storm, Tigers, Doggies, and the Dragons round out the top 8.
Did you say the Dragons?
Sorry, the Steelers round out the top 8.
Who's coming fourth?
Not the Eels.
Yep, sweet. That's
Not the Eels.
We're good.
All right, let's jump straight into review. Here we go, game 1 of round 5.
Game 1, guys. Rabbitohs versus the Bulldogs. What a start to round 5.
Very controversial win there.
Very controversial.
Bunnies getting up. Final score 18-17.
What a game.
What a game.
It had everything.
Everything, yeah.
Including the kitchen
sink was thrown in there, and a few bottles and cans and everything else. That was...
We're going to actually touch on this one in another video later, so we won't harp on it too much.
Nah.
But
congratulations. Yeah, congratulations to the Bunnies.
South.
But there are 2 pinnacle moments throughout the game there, with the penalty try for Isaac Luke.
Yep.
And obviously in the dying stages there, the late penalty to the Bunnies that saw them kick for the clincher there.
It was, and that's going to be the drama that those 2 things, and I think
Look, it's unfortunate that that game, it was a great game.
It was.
It was a great, solid game.
Grand final replay.
Absolutely. And it's like I said, it's going to be unfortunate that that game's going to be sort of remembered as a very controversial one due to the incidents that took place.
As I said, we'll touch
at the end of the game and after the game. So, but we'll touch on that a little bit later.
3-2-1 it.
3-2-1.
I think we go 3 to Mr. Bad Boy himself,
David Clemmer. David Clemmer.
Up until that 70.
A-Ray for 2 points. Adam Reynolds, I don't know what's happening there, whether he's gone for a few months.
Trouble. I think him and Graham are both going to be in some trouble for chirping.
Yeah.
I think Leisha as well. I think he got 1 point as well, Leisha.
Kessiano, I saw, was looking at a couple of weeks.
I think he's a lot more accidental, but as I said,
there's a few. Look, the Doggies are in a world of hurt for the next 3 to 4 weeks at least.
They are. But don't worry, I'll get them a win next week. I'll explain why later.
Leisha.
I'll explain why later. I'll get them a win this week.
James Graham, Clemmer.
Laffey out.
Morris out.
Now Morris is in trouble. With the judiciary. Yeah, they're in trouble. But I'll get them a win, don't worry, guaranteed.
Okay, too easy.
So, and Leisha for the 1 point, as we said already. So
no
game 1.
At all. We'll wrap that up.
Let's do it.
Wrap it up.
Seal it, baby.
Game 2, let's just run along. So the game 2 is Broncos v Titans. That was at... It was a Titans.
Seabus. Seabus Stadium.
Titans.
I know my stadiums. One of my least favourite, Seabus.
Seabus. It's not as
It's not as appealing as 1-300 Smiles.
300 Smiles. Yeah, final score there was 16-26. Broncos getting up. I'm sure our producer's very happy.
I'm sure he is too. One of not many games I got right this week.
Yeah. Oh, and my cousin turned up for the first time this week.
He did. And creased lightning.
Anthony Milford, he took the 3 points for us there. Milford, Dodds, and James.
Dodds, 3 tries in his career. 2 of them he scored in that game on Friday night.
How many games has he played?
17.
Anthony
He's
Milford.
legal.
Oh, hey, he had some wheels, eh? Oh, here's the reason why we've got a bit of a special vid coming up over the next week or so, depending on whether we can
medical clearance.
Get a medical clearance, and I don't know if we've got half an hour to spare this week for a 100-metre sprint. Force and MILF are going to take on a 100-metre sprint, so we'll probably need a few water stations, drink stations along the way there.
B stations.
That's it. We need some help.
But yeah, good game, good derby. The better team won. Which wasn't a common theme this weekend.
No. In fact, I think it was all bar the one.
Home teams lost.
All bar one home teams lost. So Melbourne, the only team getting up there at home. Every other team, rubbish.
Including ours. But we'll get to them as well.
Yep.
So 3-2-1 this
already did.
Game number 2 we did.
Already did, done.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, let's jump on.
Milford and Dodds and that.
Moving right along. Newcastle Knights v St George Illawarra Steelers again this week.
And again, that line speed, that defence from the Dragons, that game up in Newcastle, it was howling. The wind was going crazy.
Yep.
And the Steelers just played better against the wind in the second half.
Toppled the Knights from the top of the table there. 13-0.
Newcastle's halves
Yep.
looked ordinary.
They,
I thought the Roosters looked bad this weekend.
but the Knights.
Newcastle made them look good, which we hope to make every other team look fantastic.
Yeah.
Newcastle were bad. They were, woo, they stunk.
Not as bad as I did. But we'll also get to that later on.
But as I said, they'll lose next week.
Who?
Steelers, the Dragons, whatever we want to call them. I've got a remedy to make sure it's not going to happen. They're not going to win again.
What, are you turning up with a different outfit next week or something?
More than likely.
So game 3,
Yep, game 3.
Game 3, no, it wasn't game 3.
It's game 3 now.
We've jumped again, but it's all good. So 3-2-1, Trent Merrin, Josh Dugan, and
Tyson Frizzell.
Tyson Frizzell, 3-2-1 there.
That puts Merrin right up there on our
does.
Our daily count, but we'll get to that later with the tipping and the fantasy.
I think you've worked them all out for.
I have,
around
because
5.
I'm a mathematical genius and all that.
Jesus Christ. So does that mean I have to go back and double check?
When you look at what I work with, it's not that difficult.
Here we go. Let's go on to game 4 or game 3. We'll just move right along. So the Manly Seagulls versus the Canberra Raiders. And final score there was 29-16, I think it was, 13 plus. Raiders.
Why does Canberra hate me for?
I don't know.
This thing's annoying me.
What's happening there?
I don't know, it's talking to me. I'm going to have to re-record the game 4, I think.
Nah, hell no. Let's just keep moving. Look. Problem solved.
My man.
So there, final score there. Green Machine getting up. 29-16 up against the... you are kidding me. If it's not dead, kick it.
Hit it with a hammer.
Here we go.
Canberra looked fantastic. Manly looked another ordinary team.
Horrendous.
This is the one
word.
at
horrendous. That was out at
Lamington.
Lamington Sports.
Lamington. Let's call it Lamington because it sounds like it tastes better. So out at Lamington Sports Field. Oh, that's in our top 5 now. It's in our top 5.
What, Lamington?
Lamington Sports Stadium.
Oh, it's nowhere near 1/300.
No, that's what I'm saying, it's in our top 5. But yeah, Canberra destroyed them. Manly scored first.
Was that an upset?
The young guy on debut.
Was that an upset?
Did you pick Canberra?
No, but...
Did I pick Canberra?
No.
Then it was an upset. But it's 3-2-1, but for this computer's already killed our lives.
Alright, 3-2-1. So...
Blake Austin.
Yeah,
3 points.
3 points led the Raiders there.
Jared Kennedy.
And
Paul Vaughan off the bench ripped it up. I think he got the most metres for Canberra out of all of them. Just trust me. I studied this week.
Did you?
Yep. So I'm probably
When
wrong.
did you have meters to study?
See,
Yeah, Paul Vaughan, 208 meters. Stop it.
that's twice the distance we're going to cover in the race.
Stop it.
We got it.
Yeah,
Let's roll.
You know
because
what? And
this
we'll probably make 200 meters. Give us 40 minutes.
we'll get there.
Give us 40 minutes. We'll get there.
So there it is. 3-2-1 on game number 3-4. Whichever way we put it on. Game number 5.
Game number 5
Which was that night?
is...
Oh, no, it's that Sunday game. Stop.
Is the Roosters versus the Sharkies. Got pumped. No,
hang on.
actually, hold on.
Hang
I'll
on.
just pull that
No,
back. Sorry, mate.
No.
We got
pumped. The Sharks pumped us.
Look, you tried. It was unlucky, bro. Unlucky. It was.
No, the Sharks pumped.
It was a tight
I want
game.
us to stand with that now, that the Sharks pumped the Roosters
Right.
this week. Put it on record.
Look, don't have any hard feelings, though.
God, there's
Don't
none.
take those feelings across to the next game or
Oh,
anything
I
like
won't.
that. Final score: Sharkies getting up there, 20-12.
And the Chooks were coming back in this game.
They were.
Well,
They
down
were.
14-0.
I was thinking of you. I was like, jeez.
And bang, we got it back to 14-12. One of the blokes I've talked up this year, Mitchy Pearce, King's Cross finest.
Yeah. VIP.
Let's
What
just-
happened there?
He done pulled an SKD.
Oh god.
Dropped the bloody ball off the kickoff.
That's
And-
tragic. It was tragic.
But in saying that, game number 2, Jackson Bird. Bird is the word, my man.
He's
Woo! Superstar.
what was it? 83 fantasy points, I think it was.
Something like that. But he looked the goods at 5'8". Ben Barber is going to be running out for Newtown in a few weeks when he's back because he ain't getting a run back in that Sharks team. They look so much better without him.
So let's just 3-2-1 this game real quick.
Bird, no surprise, 3 points.
Yep, Bird,
Gallon 2.
G-Train,
And because I'm biased,
and RTS on the 1 point
I'm
there.
biased, so I have to give my boy 1 point.
He did alright. Did alright.
He did.
Commiserations, but well done. Well done, great effort. Awesome. It was good effort.
Game number.
So let's just move on to game number 6.
The Eels versus the Tigers. Let's
Easter
get
Monday
there.
afternoon game at ANZ. Wish I got out to the game. It was pretty. No, I got out to the
You got
game.
it there, got some photos out there with the
I was
boys.
out there with the boys.
Hey, MILF.
The MILF.
Can you run that
and the
score off to
MILF
me in that
crew.
game?
So when I left the game, when the game was supposed to be finished, it was 10-6. So we'll just run with that. It was 10-6. Supposedly it's, I don't know, the score.
So the Eels still finished on 6.
Yeah, I don't know what they've done to the Tigers score.
The Tigers
They've
scored.
inflated it a
Can you
little
read that? 20?
bit. 22-6.
22. Oh, bro! He's got flogged.
22-6.
Oh, bro. Flogged, no hard feelings.
Mate, we thought it was a 70-minute game. It should be. I don't know why we play 80 minutes for. It's too tiring for these boys.
It is.
Coming off at 70 minutes, 10-6. Look, better 10-1
That
on
score,
the day.
in all honesty, I'm not going to give you any more garbage. That score doesn't indicate the tightness of that game.
No, it was tight. But in saying,
You know what the difference is?
what?
Pat Richards. In that last 10 minutes.
Jeez.
Weak.
Yeah. Look, it was in the wet. It was a very. Look, they slogged it out in the centre of the
They did.
of the ruck there, and 22-6. It doesn't indicate how tight the game was. In saying that, it was a pretty scrappy game. Both teams couldn't execute.
Drop Mo at his best.
Oh, plenty. Look, for a moment there, I didn't know what the halves were doing.
I don't think they knew what they were.
Sandow took a scoot down the blind side and tried to grub her. I don't know what was going on. But look, kicks.
Well, he found toucho.
You know who impressed me? What's his name? Beretta for the Eels, the winger.
Yep. He did have a decent
They
game.
put him under the pump for the first 20 minutes or so.
And he responded
few
with every
bombs.
kick.
Yeah, and he took a 50-metre run, 50-metre burst down the guts there.
Oh, you due your coach or something?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. Let's 3-2-1 this one. I'm confident I gave Paddy Richards a 3 point just
I'd
for
be
his
slapping
3
you over the head
careers.
if you didn't. So Paddy Richards for 3 there. Good old Marty Kapow for the 2. And Woodsy in there for the 1, Aaron Woods.
Well
Those
done.
forwards for the Tigers.
Well done to the Tigers. This is going to be a whole week we're going to go without giving the Tigers any
Those
garbage.
forwards.
Should I give them some garbage before we wrap up?
Yeah, give
Game
them some
6
garbage.
news
Got some
are
garbage for it. Shizers.
Scheißes.
Yeah, they're Shizers.
German Scheißes. 9.
All right, so where do the Tigers sit now at the end of round 5? So they're 6th.
Oh, some of them sit at
Sixth.
Campbelltown, some of them sit at Leichhardt if they're allowed in the gates.
Oh, jeez.
Some of them at ANZ Stadium.
That's it.
I told you, we can't
These
go.
merged teams are just...
They're grubs.
Anyway, moving right along.
Game 7.
Games...
Storm.
Yes.
Storm versus the
So
Warriors.
Storm versus the Kiwi boys. The only team to win at home this week at Amy Park.
Represent
Melbourne
Melbourne
Storm. 30-14.
The Storm all over them.
I actually missed the game.
Over.
because, I was
You're on your way
coming
home.
back- On the way back from
Come on,
ANZ.
I got it.
But 30-14. Korobidi apparently was the...
Telling you, he's beast mode.
he is, eh?
Beast mode.
Where's he been for the rest of the...
I think the only
first
highlight
four
from the
games?
Warriors was a hit Manu Vadavai put on Billy Slater. Jolted the ball out of him, crunched him.
Yeah?
Yeah. Other than that, Audrey Chad Townsend, probably the worst game he's had this year for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Johnson showed sparks.
So I'm relying on you for this, the 3-1 here. So Korobidi, Cameron Smith, and Green in there for
Blake
the
Green.
3-2-1. No surprises
I'm
there.
falling more and more of a man crush with Cora Beatty every game I see him play.
Yeah, really?
He looks a lot better playing for the Storm than when he did play for the Tigers. Oh, what does he do? He knew him all of a sudden. But yeah, he's looking good down there in that Storm. Mahe Whenua played his first game today. Young was out off the wing.
Oh,
I'm going
really?
to try and pronounce his surname. So,
No, we won't go.
Young's his first name. We'll run with that.
Young Junior,
Yeah, why not?
Solomona, something easy.
Yeah. Yellow hectic.
Yellow Hectic, bro.
That'd be the Bulldogs player. But that's done. And I'm not in to beat like little kids. So.
All right, let's move right along. Let's push this
Well played, sir.
to the final game of round 5, game 8.
Just happened.
Just wrapped up. Penrith Panthers v North Queensland Cowboys at Pepper.
At Peppers, in
That's
the top 5.
in the top 5. Pepper Stadium. Final score was 30-10. Cowboys.
What happened? What happened to Penrith?
I don't know what's going on there.
That was
But it's the Cowboys. What? Cowboys Second win, back to back. Back to back
to
wins.
Back to back. They must be taking the same medicine that the Steelers take.
Yeah, peptides. Ooh.
You said it, not me.
Anyway, so,
Thurston, fantastic.
yeah,
The forwards are going off again. Matty Scott, Tom Alilo, Ethan Lowe,
I got the back end of
Gavin
this.
Cooper. But yeah, I don't know what happened to Penrith tonight. I think put it down an off game. I think a few gun teams this week had that off game.
I'm going to put it down to the cheerleaders.
Yeah, all that. It's all your fault.
Who?
The Panthers.
Panthers?
Yeah, it sounds good, eh?
Panthers. What if you got a list? If you got a list, do you reckon you can say it properly? Panther?
I haven't got a list, but I don't know.
Let's
But
3, 2, 1 this.
what do you do? 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. So Panthers versus
It's
Cowboys.
all Cowboys.
John Thurston for the 3.
3 for JT. Back to his best form.
Yeah.
Matty Scott,
For the
co-captain,
two.
the leader for the 2.
And 1 for Tom
How can you go?
Tell me how low you can go.
There it is.
All right. So that's round 5.
Done and dusted. Do you want
For
to
the NRL.
run over the top 10 for the 3, 2, 1s, what we're here before we wrap it up?
No.
No?
No, of course I do. So, our Dalium count for the Force and MILF, Dalium count after round 5.
Start at 10.
10?
If anyone's got 5 points, let's start there.
All right,
And
let's
we'll
go
roll
for
up.
5 points. All right, so on 5 points, we've got the G Train, Dugan, Adam Reynolds, Matt Boylan, James Maloney, Cameron Smith. They're locked in for our 5 points. Pat Richards,
This is a surprise, mate.
Leisha, Mitch Pearce, Greg Inglis, Sander, and
Mannering.
Simon Mannering for the 6 points.
So sitting third now
And then third, on unique third, 7 points, Mullen.
from Newcastle.
On 8 points, Trent Merritt
From the Steelers.
from the Steelers. And on 9 points,
The producer's
leading
favourite.
outright, Corey Parker.
Going off. He's the man.
So that's not bad. Not bad after 5 rounds. It's still pretty tight. We're doing a good job, I reckon.
I think we've got to be close. Got to be up there. Got to have at least one close.
Yeah.
So do we wrap this up?
Yeah, we'll wrap
Another
this up.
week? Going to be a lot more videos this week, they tell me.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're going to shorten, well, as you can see, it's a bit of a shortened video this week, but we've got a few more videos coming at you with our tipping fantasy. Forces Rant is going to go off on
On
someone. But we'll catch you up very shortly, and we'll catch you next week for round 6. See you on the flip side.